Listen, sweetheart, doctors are busy, but your story is the map. How you speak at an appointment can change labs, prescriptions, referrals, and the speed at which help arrives. This is not about being loud. It's about being clear, brief, and brave. Today we'll build a voice you can carry into any clinic. A tiny prep routine, sentences that move the visit forward, scripts for 5 hard moments, and a pocket recap you can keep in your wallet. I'm not your clinician. Use common sense, adapt to your country, and bring a friend when it helps. Here's the first win you can do in 5 minutes at your kitchen table. Write your top 3 concerns on a sticky note in plain words and stick it to your insurance card. 1. Dizziness when I stand after breakfast. 2. New ankle swelling by evening. 3. 2 bathroom trips at night, how to reduce? That sticky drives the visit. If you do just that, today will already go better. If that feels useful, tap like and subscribe. More tiny wins ahead. Preparation you can do the night before without drama. Pack a 1-page med list, name, dose, time taken, and why you take it. Put your pill bottles in a small bag if the list is messy, and snap phone photos of the last 3 lab pages or blood pressure logs. Lay out a soft top with sleeves that push above the elbow. Blood pressure happens. Put your glasses by the door. Set an alarm to arrive 10 minutes early, and sit quietly for 3 minutes before vitals so your numbers aren't. I sprinted the lobby, numbers. When you speak, use short, useful sentences doctors can copy into notes. The pain is dull, 5 out of 10, right lower back, worse when I bend to pick up laundry, better when I lie down with knees up. Add duration, started 6 weeks ago, getting worse. Add a goal, I want to lift my grocery bag without pain. This turns a wandering story into a clinical arrow. If your brain fogs under fluorescent lights, carry a line you can read. May I say this in 3 points? Then read them. You are not being difficult, you are being efficient. 5 polite powers that change the room. Name the question, my top concern today is, then say it in 5 clear words. The visit begins where you want it. Ask for explanations in plain English. What does that mean in simple words? If the answer is still cloudy, can you say it another way? Anchor options. What are my choices? Do nothing, try habits, try a medicine, or test something. What are the pros and cons for me? Time stamp and plan. If we try this, when should I expect change? When do we check back? Teach back on purpose. Let me repeat what I heard. I'll take this in the morning with water, avoid that, and call if this happens. Correct? If the clinician nods, you just prevented a mistake. Use numbers and anchors your doctor trusts. Bring a 1-week home blood pressure average, 2 readings morning and evening, lower number written. Bring your weight change if it's real, same scale, same time of day. Say, I woke up twice to pee at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. instead of I wake a lot. Say, I can walk to the mailbox and back, then need to sit instead of I'm tired. Concrete beats dramatic. If memory slips, appoint a note taker. Invite a friend or daughter to sit and type in your phone notes. Ask the clinic if you may record the plan on your phone. Many will say yes if you ask first. If they say no, say, would you write the plan on paper? Most will, happily. Now the 5 hard moments and exact words that keep you powerful. When you're being rushed or interrupted. What it sounds like, you say, I have 3 concerns and the room is already moving. What you say, I'll be quick and these are my 3. Number 1 matters most. Then point to your sticky. After the first is discussed, say, I can return for the rest, but before we end, may I ask 2 brief questions? You have set a border and a priority. Busy doesn't mean you lose. 2. Your symptoms are brushed off as just age. What it sounds like, at your age, that's normal. What you say, aging is not a plan, this is new for me. What else could cause it? What would we check if I were 40? Then pause. If you still get dismissal, say, I'd like a second opinion or a referral. What's the best path? Calm, not combative. 3 polypharmacy and side effects are ignored. What it sounds like, new pill for an old side effect. What you say, which of my medicines can cause dizziness, constipation, or sleepiness? Could we deprescribe something or change timing? Would a non-drug option work? Then add, I brought my list. Hand it over. The question invites a safer plan. For pain is not taken seriously. What it sounds like, take some over-the-counter and rest. What you say, this is pain that limits function. Yesterday I couldn't carry groceries. What are 3 things we can do now? Tests, medicines, or referral to reduce pain and keep me moving? Function is a clinical word, use it. 5 something scary is mentioned and your brain blanks. What it sounds like, we found a mass, we'll watch it. What you say, please write down what it is, what we know, what we don't know, and the next step with timing. Who do I call if I have questions tonight? Paper brings air back into the room. If the plan is unclear, borrow the closing script nurses love. Before we finish, may I repeat the plan to be sure I've got it? Then say it back slowly. If a step is vague, pin it. Who schedules that ultrasound, you or me? What number do I call? What's the deadline? Vague plans evaporate in parking lots. Concrete plans survive. How to ask for tests or to skip them without being a rebel. What will we do with the result? If the result won't change the plan, could we skip it? Conversely, if we don't do this test, what risk am I taking? Clinicians respect risk-benefit conversations. You're not demanding, you're deciding. Bring your daily life into the room so the plan fits. Say, I live alone upstairs, or I care for my husband with Parkinson's, or I can't swallow big pills. Small facts change prescriptions and referrals. If money matters, say it aloud. I need the low-cost version or a generic. What's the least expensive option that still works? Pride doesn't pay at the pharmacy window. Know your red flags so you don't undercall or overcall. If you have a new severe headache, chest pain, weakness on one side, trouble speaking, sudden shortness of breath, or black, tarry stools, those are now calls or emergency care. Practice the sentences. This is new and severe. This is getting worse. This is different from my usual. Nurses triage using words and time. Give them both. If phone trees make you shrivel, use the portal with power. Write messages in 3 lines. 1. Symptom and duration. 2. What I tried. 3. What I need. Example, for 2 weeks I've had ankle swelling by evening. I'm on lisinopril. I elevated and reduced salt with little change. Should we adjust meds or check labs? I can come this week. The nurse reading will bless you and book you. Your doctor day bag can be tiny. Insurance card with sticky med list, water bottle, snack, glasses, and a pen. Wear layers. Put your phone on vibrate and leave it in your purse so your hands and eyes are free. Ask to sit for 5 minutes before vitals if you climb stairs. Honest numbers matter later. Teach your body to help your voice. Before you speak, inhale, drop your shoulders, and let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Lower pitches carry in rooms with white noise. Smile when asking hard things. A soft face moves mountains. If you cry, that's human. Say, I'm emotional, but I'm listening. Then return to your sentence. If English is not your first language, ask for an interpreter. Clinics often must provide one. Family is love, but trained interpreters protect accuracy. If you lip read, ask the clinician to face you, remove a mask if policy allows, or use clear masks. You're allowed to ask for what you need to understand your own plan. When you bring a friend, set a role. You're my note taker and question catcher. They sit, type, and ask, did we address number 3 on her sticky? You stay the patient, not the passenger. After the visit, have tea together and read the notes out loud. Add what you remember before it fades. If you get a bad fit with a clinician, you still deserve care. You can say, I think we communicate differently. Could I see someone else for this issue? You're not firing a person, you're hiring clarity. Meanwhile, ask the nurse for printed after-visit instructions and the best phone number to reach the care team. Medication clarity saves weeks. Ask, what's the exact name, dose, and time for each new medicine? What side effects should I watch for in the first week? When do I stop it? If you're switching, do I overlap or stop one before starting the other? Write it or get it written. The pharmacy label is short, your brain needs the rest. A simple weekly rhythm makes appointments easier forever. Monday, check your portal for upcoming visits, confirm or reschedule if needed, attach photos of logs if asked. Tuesday, refill organizer, set up the week in a pill box, check what runs low, put refills on the list. Wednesday, symptom stroll, write 3 lines in your notebook about anything new, what, when, what helps. Thursday, pick a fresh sticky for the next visit and write your top 3. Friday, 10-minute movement and sleep check, aim for a small walk after dinner and a calm wind down. Good sleep makes better numbers. Weekend, rest, set clothes and papers by the door the night before your visit day. If costs block care, ask anyway. Say, is there a generic? Is there a low-cost cash price at a partner pharmacy? Is there a sample to bridge me until the cheaper version arrives? For tests and therapy, ask about community programs or senior discounts. Pride doesn't lower copays, questions sometimes do. You are allowed to ask, what if we do nothing for now? Sometimes good medicine is watchful waiting with a plan. If the plan is watch, pair it with a call if list. Call if the swelling reaches the knee, if I gain 2 pounds overnight, if I can't lie flat, or if I wake at night short of breath. Watching without call if is not a plan, it's a shrug. You deserve a plan. If you don't understand a diagnosis name, ask how to spell it and what body part it lives in. Look it up on your clinic's recommended sites later, not on a social media rumor. Write questions for the next visit based on what you learned. When emotions complicate facts, grief, fear, anger, say so. I'm newly widowed, I'm slower with decisions. Or, I'm afraid of this test, what will it feel like? That single sentence can change the kindness in the room and the time the team gives you. If something goes wrong, a missed call, a prescription that never reached the pharmacy, a rude front desk moment, report it kindly with facts. On Tuesday at 2 p.m., the after-hours service didn't call back. I worried and went to urgent care. Could we review the after-hours process? Clinics improve when we speak up precisely. Your exit checklist before you stand up. Do I know the diagnosis, working or confirmed? Do I know the plan, meds, tests, referrals? Do I know when I should feel better and when to call if I don't? Do I know who to message if questions arrive at 8 p.m.? If any answer is no, sit back down and ask. You paid for this time, use it. Strong close you can tuck in your wallet. My top concern today is, what are my options and the pros and cons for me? When should I expect change and when do we follow up? Let me repeat what I heard. If we try nothing now, what risk am I taking? Please write that. Could you spell that? These lines are not rude, they are a gift to both sides of the desk. Recap you can tape inside a cabinet. Prep a sticky with 3 concerns. Bring a 1-page med list, logs, glasses, layers, arrive early and sit quietly before vitals. Speak in short, useful sentences with time and function. Use 5 polite powers, plain words, options, timestamp, teach back, priority. Handle 5 hard moments with calm scripts. Exit with a written plan and call if rules. Getting older isn't about shrinking your voice. It's about turning your voice into a clear bell that gets you the care you deserve. Tell me in the comments which 2 sentences you'll use at your next visit and who you'll bring as your note taker for backup.